Hello Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Please remember this reading is general, so it may or may not resonate. Guys, this reading is going to be all about you, things that are going on in your life, maybe things you need to work on. I do apologize for the little bit of a delay. I had to work last night, so I ended up only getting to Taurus. I was going to film yours last night, but then yeah. So let's see what's going on with you, Aries. Okay. Okay, Aries, we have number 22, which came out, I believe, for Taurus and Gemini, and I think Aquarius. So that is library. It's take control of your own narrative. So you're basically writing your own story here. As I've given the example, because of this picture, it shows kind of like this person being a puppet. So you might have been dealing with someone who, tried to play games with you, who was manipulative. You're kind of pulling away from that energy, and now you're putting that energy back into yourself, focused on yourself. We have the number 10, which is red, forgive. So I think it's really at a point where, Aries, you do need to kind of forgive people who've wronged you. I feel more so this might be like a friend energy than anything. You might have felt like, okay, well, you might feel a little bit confused actually with this person because they might have started just moving a little bit different, Areas, and you're like, why are you acting this way? I mean, I thought things were good. I thought we were good friends, because they might have been pulling back their energy a little bit from you, Aries, and you aren't sure why. You don't necessarily have all the details, but I feel like this person was definitely fighting a different battle than you even realize. This person might actually struggle with their own insecurities. Of course, that's not really your problem, but I do also feel like they might be struggling with their mental health. So, their actions aren't necessarily sound. You might not have even heard from this person. They might not have given you an apology or kind of let you know what was going on. They just kind of showed back up in your life. So you're kind of like, okay, like I'm a little bit confused about all of this. For others of you, this could definitely pertain to a love situation where, this person wronged you in some way, and now it's time for you to kind of forgive and kind of move forward with what is going to be going on in your life. We have number 41. Some of you guys could be 41. We have sundress, do it for you. So, because of this, it seems to be a little bit more in chronological order. I will say the forgiveness and healing is for yourself, guys, not for anyone else. The divine shows us basically signs when we need to heal. Some of us try to do it for another person, especially when you're like on a high level soulmate journey or a twin flame journey. Obviously, with the twin flame journey, this is easier for me to give an example, okay? But obviously, you're supposed to be healing so that the union can come together. However, you cannot just do the healing work just so you can get back together with someone. It needs to be for yourself, because the divine opens things up. It shows you your triggers. It shows you everything you need to work on. Then when you're doing the shadow work, you realize, oh, wow, I might not be the best person that I thought I was. I'm a liar. I'm a manipulator. I do certain things. I have good intentions, but sometimes I operate in my shadow side. And you do need to find a way to kind of find that balance between yourself, between the light and the shadow, but you know, you need it exposed to you to be able to even make any changes. And then you need to make those changes because you actually want to do it, not just because you have the hopes of trying to get back with someone else, just because it's your soul urge to change and be a better person. We do have number 27, which is which. Justice is coming. So, guys, I feel like whatever happened in this situation, justice is coming. You know, we are in Saturn retrograde, so that planet is all about karma. It started June 4th at like 5 p.m. or something like that, and it will be continuing on until October 23rd. So, if this pertains to a friend, I feel like they are going to start having some negative things happen into their lives, especially if you're really just confused and you didn't even do anything wrong. If this pertains to a lover who was kind of stringing you along, they're going to have some lack and some issues in their own life, whether it be in their own romantic life or, you know, with their career and finances. However the divine sees fit, whatever they truly value is what is going to be, is what they're going to have some issues with. So if they are like materialistic, then of course their material world will be affected by this. We have the number 21, and it's Clover, says release your guilt. So for me, you know, she is confiding in someone who she trusts. This kind of actually reminds me a little bit of like the ritual where you burn stuff that you are purging. So, you know, you are releasing guilt. I feel like some of you really tried to kind of hold on to this person. Some of you guys were blinded by the way that this person truly is, but you wanted to hold on to them because you truly cared about them. You wanted to make things work. And, you know, you're realizing, okay, I cannot do that anymore. By doing so, I am not being true to myself. I am not being nurturing to myself. This person has hurt me time and time again. However, I keep trying to give to the situation and I'm not getting the results that I want. And then number 36 says, Gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. So I feel like some of you guys, you might be a little bit codependent where, you know, you do try to overextend yourself and you think that a relationship, that person is meant to help fix you. So I was telling a few of the signs that, you know, there was like some type of study where they talked about how like 90% of people are codependent to some extent in a relationship. For those who've already seen those videos, I'm sorry that this is redundant, but if you have these placements that I've talked about this topic on your birth chart, then this message might really be meant for you. But, you know, it's easy to do. I think that we all want to believe that we have self-love, that we love ourselves, things of that sort and all that, but there's always room for improvement, and I think a lot of you guys are kind of just in that state where you are in your power, you're looking beautiful, good, you're really putting the focus onto you. You might be going to the gym more, definitely trying to kind of level yourself up, Aries, in whatever aspect that you are trying to. So that could be in your work, could be in just your personal life, meeting new people, going out more, meeting new friends, but you're learning, you know, to kind of stand still with your own self as well, and that you don't need anyone else to be happy. You're happy because you said you're happy. All right, let's see what the animal spirit guides have to say. Aries, this might be a little bit shorter read, just because I do need to go pick up my daughter from her dad's house. All right, let's go on with Aries. one more. Okay, I'm just going to say, I think some of you guys might be on the Aries Taurus cusp. We do have Cat. Says it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. So yes, Aries, you are standing on your own 2 feet, looking beautiful. You don't need other people. Obviously, we need friends and all of that, but you don't need a lover. You don't need, it comes down to wanting, but you don't need. Okay, so when you're getting into the energy of needing, that comes to where you start being a little bit codependent. We do have Emu. Says this is a good time to go on a new adventure. So some of you guys might be traveling or moving, or you are kind of just figuring things out on really what you want to do. Some of you guys might be kind of like volunteering, and things of that sort. Maybe going to do like a fellowship. I'm hearing for some of you. We do have Falcon. Says act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivation. So some of you guys might have choices to make here. It might pertain to a career, it might pertain to, and just maybe a business opportunity for those of you who are self-employed. Could pertain to, going on this adventure, whatever the case may be, where you're just kind of unsure if you should really do it. Some of you, this is the move. Some of you might be trying to move basically across the country. So you're just really kind of weighing your options and definitely trying to figure out if that is the right route for you at this time, Aries. We have Elk. It says stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect you deserve. So I feel like there are situations where you did have to stand up for yourself, Aries. You had to, again, take back your power from people who just weren't really of your highest good. And, they might be now kind of slandering your name, saying, oh, Aries is holding a grudge, this and that. And, you're not holding a grudge. You set a boundary, okay? There is a video, too, where it talks about, like, how toxic people believe that, when you don't want to necessarily deal with them, you're holding a grudge. That's not holding a grudge. That's setting a boundary. You are setting the standard for yourself on how other people are going to treat you. And if they treated you wrong over and over and over again, you're not going to continue to let them do so. We have Puyo. It's Hawaiian Owl. It says your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now. So pay close attention to signs and omens from them. Some of you guys have actually gotten downloads about this person or this situation from your spirit guides. You might be seeing signs and synchronicities about like you moving away from this person, and now you see an influx of like numbers and things like that, and you might be kind of like Googling numbers, or you're seeing like different animals or like birds, hummingbirds, maybe some bees, things of that sort. And it's just the universe and your spirit guides trying to show you that you are on the right path at this time. We do have Chameleon. Says stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So I think some of you, Aries, you need to let go of control. So there might be certain situations where with past people you tried to control the situation, wanted to have the best outcome, and because you were trying to control the situation too much, things just did not work out in your favor and the way that you expected them to. Alright. Alright, let's see your self-care cards real quick, Aries. move. So this might be confirmation for some of you to move. It says a long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. So some of you are kind of trying to get grounded. You are going out more, definitely going out for hikes. You might be meditating outside. If you can't meditate outside, they do have grounding mats where you can meditate inside. You can get that off Amazon or different websites, but you are kind of trying to maybe go out more in nature. For others of you, this is a literal move, like I was feeling earlier, where you might be moving from one really big city and now going to maybe a more rural area. We have action. So I feel like that's really calling you to take action. So baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. So there might have been a period where you guys were a little bit stagnated, just really confused on what to do about your situation, whether it pertains to love, pertains to friendships, who you're realizing that, they aren't really bringing as much value in your life as maybe they once had, and you're just confused on where to move forward. But now I think that you are getting out of that period, and you are just trying to take the steps really to focus on your life and bettering yourself as an individual. We do have beauty, so I feel like you are kind of seeing the beauty in everything at this moment. So today you're a creator of beauty. You're blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of doubt that all is well in the world. So yes, Aries, I feel like right now you are seeing the beauty of everything. You might need to get yourself to be grounded. You might need to get yourself by a body of water. We have security. So true security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, and personal power and love. Make deposits in all these accounts and you'll be a wealthy person indeed. So Aries, you might be like really figuring out that, security comes with just more than having a really good job. You need to be abundant in all levels of your lives and have that balance. So you might just be really trying to kind of find your tribe at this moment, and definitely just figure out, what truly makes your soul happy at this time, what truly inspires you. Okay, I think that's really what this is. So that is all I have for you, Aries. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Aries.